Okay, so in the previous video, we looked at how to find the midpoint of a line segment. If you haven't watched that video yet, I encourage you to follow this link here on the right corner, on the right top corner here. It's very important that you watch that video before you come to learn how to find the missing coordinates given the midpoint. So if you are new to this channel, I encourage you to subscribe for more videos. We are currently doing the series of lessons on coordinate geometry. So this is lesson 2. Okay? So we have this example. If negative 2, 1 is the midpoint of AB, so AB is a line where A is negative 3, 2. Find the coordinates of B. So they want you to find the missing coordinates given one point and the midpoint. So it's like you have a line. Okay, I'll just roughly draw a line like this. So we are going to say maybe this one, point A, which is, we're going to sketch it like this. Point A, negative 3, 2, and then point B. Point B, we don't know the coordinates, okay? These are the coordinates that they want us to find, and we have been given the coordinates of the midpoint of this line. Okay, so we have been given the coordinates of the midpoint of this line, so negative 2, 1. So now, so they want us to find the coordinates of B, the missing coordinates. Okay, so this is B. So we are going to use the formula for finding the midpoint. So just as I said, you need to watch the video, the previous video on how to find the midpoint in order for you to follow this lesson very well. So I encourage you to do that if you haven't. Okay, so the formula for finding the midpoint is the one that we're going to use in finding the missing coordinates or the coordinates of B. So we're going to say midpoint is equal to, actually this is midpoint of AB. Midpoint of AB is equal to, because we are looking at A and B, we are going to say X in A with a subscript A plus the X in B with a subscript B like that, divided by 2, comma, Y in A plus Y in B divided by 2, and then in brackets. We're putting brackets because these are coordinates. The midpoint is in form of coordinates. So when you look at this question, we have been given that the midpoint is negative 2, 1. So here, where there is midpoint here, we're going to put, to replace negative 2, we're going to put negative 2, 1 is equal to, so the coordinates of A are negative 3, 2. So X in A, the X value, the X coordinate in A is negative 3. So we're going to say negative 3 plus the coordinates, the X coordinate in B is the one that we are looking for. So we're going to say X in B like that, then divide by 2 like that, comma, the Y coordinate in A is 2. So we're going to say where there is YA, we're going to put 2 plus Y in B is the one that you're looking for. Then divide by 2. Okay. So now, look at this carefully. Look at this carefully. You are going to see that since this you can see there's a comma here. So this is indicating the X coordinate and this is indicating the Y coordinate. And when you look at the midpoint here, you have the X coordinate and the Y coordinate. So what you are going to do is that you are going to equate the X coordinate here, the X coordinate to the X coordinate, the Y coordinate to the Y coordinate, okay? So what we are saying is we are going to equate the whole of this to -2 because -2 is also an X coordinate. So we are going to say negative, I'm just rewriting this, -3 plus X in B divided by 2 should be equal to the other X coordinate in the midpoint, so -2, this one. We should also do the same with the Y, so we are having 2 plus Y in B over 2 should be equal to the Y coordinate in the midpoint is 1, so should be equal to 1, like that. Okay. Next, we can actually write this number here as a fraction by putting over 1, even this one over 1. So we have actually formed an equation. We've formed equations. So now we can cross multiply. So cross multiply. Okay. So you are having 1 times this. You are going to have -3 plus X in B is equal to 2 times -2 is -4. So you also do the same this side. You have 1 times this. You have 2 plus Y in B is equal to 2 times 1 is 2. Okay, next you need to find the value of X in B. Okay, so you aim at remaining with X in B on the left hand side. So meaning you need to remove this -3 using additive inverse. Okay, so this is -3. If you want to remove a -3 from the left, you need to add 3, so that when you say -3 plus 3, this will be a 0, or what is going to remain is X in B. So what you've done on the left hand side, you also do it on the right hand side, so that the equation remains balanced. So it is also the same with here. You need to remain with Y in B, so you need to remove 2. So how are you going to remove 2? You are going to use additive inverse. So this is +2. How are you going to remove this? You are going to subtract 2 on the left hand side of this equation, and you also subtract 2 on the right, so that the equation remains balanced. Okay, so this will be a 0. You remain with X in B is equal to -4 plus 3 is -1. Then this will be a 0. You remain with Y in B is equal to +2 minus 2. In other words, 2 minus 2 is 0. So now you come to a conclusion to say, therefore, the coordinates of B are, because this is the X, so X is -1 and Y is 0. So that's how you find the missing coordinates. That's how you find the missing coordinates. That's how you find the missing coordinates. Okay, if you have any question Any queries, you can write your queries and questions in the comment section. I'll be able to reply to each and every one of you. So, this one, part B, is for you. B says the midpoint of PQ is 2, 3. If the coordinates of P are -1, 4, find the coordinates of Q. So you solve this one in a similar way we solved the other one, the first one. So this one is for you. I would like to see answers in the comment section. This one is for you. You've been given the midpoint of PQ, the line PQ, and the coordinates of P, which are these, and then they want you to find the coordinates of Q. So this one is for you. This one is for you guys. So until we meet in the next video, when we will be looking at how to find the distance between 2 points. So don't miss. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe so that you don't miss any content from us. Until we meet in the next video, bye bye.